Hey there, Damien here for 9to5 Google, and seeing as though we're right around the corner from Google's biggest event of the year, we want to give you an indication of what to expect come the 9th of October. But thanks to a series of countless rumours, reports, tweets, and even direct information from our very own sources, there might not be much left to the imagination. Here's exactly what to expect come 10/9. Is there anything we don't already know about the Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL? It's probably the most leaked device in recent history. Both devices have appeared countless times already, with the 3 XL even receiving both the unboxing treatment and a sort of mini review, both courtesy of Russian tech blogs. As for the devices themselves, both will feature identical internal specs and wildly different external appearances. Naturally, the larger XL model is the most striking thanks to the deeper than average notch up front, whilst the Pixel 3 has a more traditional form factor but packing the same dual cameras housed in the XL's notch. Round back, both devices feature the similar glass window design, but it's much more artificially two-tone, as this now allows the 3rd generation Pixel devices to finally have wireless charging capabilities. This glass back also means compatibility with the Pixel stand, which will release with both devices and turns your device into a Google Home of sorts when docked. Google Japan also recently announced a video that oddly highlights the likely return of squeezable sides, whilst the return of the Pixel imprint sensor is a welcome addition. Unlike nearly all OEMs in the smartphone space, Google is sticking with a single camera lens that will no doubt see them push computational photography to new levels. It's also worth mentioning that the notch houses 2 cameras, one of which is a wide-angle lens, which we've heard is primarily for taking better portraits. Specs wise, packed inside will be the Snapdragon 845 Adreno 630 GPU, 4GB of RAM with either 64GB or 128GB of onboard non-expandable storage. All of these internals will be powering Android Pie. Expect buttery smooth performance from both Pixel phones. We also even have an idea of the colours of the 3rd gen Pixel range thanks to some digging on the official Google Japan website and some recent links. We should see them both in white, black and a sand pink variant. We're excited to see what Google can produce in this smart display space, and we're expecting the company to announce their own smart display, the Google Home Hub, which seems to follow the design language of the current and future Google Home. It will come in 2 colours, both black and this white variant. It's a 7-inch display with volume rockers, ambient sensors, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth included. Expect it to do everything that the current crop of smart displays are capable of, except the one thing we expected a Google-made smart display would have. Video calling via Duo is not possible because the Google Home Hub won't have a camera, possibly due to privacy concerns of some kind. A leaked retail price listing suggests that the Google Home Hub will ship for $149. Interestingly, this is the only product launching at the event that we have a price for so far. Easily one of the most anticipated launches at this upcoming event beyond the 2 key smartphones. We know it's called the Pixel Slate and it will be Google's first Chrome OS powered tablet. The device named Nocturne was leaked by a keyboard accessory maker, Bridge, and based upon these rumours via Bridge, we know that the Pixel Slate will be a very thin device, feature a sleek design and a fingerprint scanner that will likely double up as a power button in the top left corner when using in tablet mode. There will be at least one USB-C port on the left and it will clearly support 1st and 3rd party keyboard accessories. Our very own Carl has found direct evidence for this in the Chromium source code. The Google Pixel Slate will come in a variety of variants according to the latest leaks, with some powered by the lower end Celeron CPUs and others being a bit beastly, with up to an Intel i7-8500Y CPU and 16GB of RAM. There's also a 3000 by 2000 pixel display and a pair of Sony IMX sensors, the IMX319 on front and the IMX355 on back. In addition to the brand new Pixel Slate, we suspect Google might announce a formal follow-up to last year's Pixelbook. We don't have a great deal of solid evidence about this device like the Pixel Slate. There aren't even any leaked renders of the device to get our teeth into. This could be an indication that the device won't actually be announced at the October 9th event at all, but we'd love at least one surprise, even if it is a slight spec bump over the previous Pixelbook. One thing that we do know after digging into the Chromium source code, the device we suspect as the new Pixelbook, aka Atlas, will pack a high-resolution 4K display. The webcam will feature a Sony IMX208 sensor, which will be capable of 60fps 1080p. Moving on to more minor announcements, we learned of a potential new Chromecast device thanks to an FCC filing back in May, with the design and specifications bearing plenty of similarities with the current model, which was released way back in 2015. The third generation Chromecast, which we've already seen sold in Best Buy, which will be 1080p, includes some Wi-Fi connectivity improvements and finally adds Bluetooth. The hardware is nothing special at face value, but the added Bluetooth connectivity could point to this new Chromecast being compatible with the recently announced Project Stream, and the Bluetooth could allow for gamepad connections. Finally, there's rumours that Google will relaunch the ill-fated Google Pixel Buds from last year. We don't know anything else about these, but you can use your imagination to guess that maybe this year's new models will be a direct, truly wireless competitor to the AirPods, since the wire was largely what made them slightly less than desirable last year. Beyond these almost concrete announcements, we don't expect any major surprises, although we'd love to see something completely unknown. Software is always up in the air because it's much easier to keep those developments under wraps. With hardware, Google pulled a nearly complete surprise out of the hat with the Google Clips camera last year, so maybe we'll see something like that this year, although we're not expecting to. We'll leave a link to our entire rumour roundup in the video description below, and be sure to subscribe to see our hands-on of these devices once we get hold of them at the launch event. Also, I'd love to hear what you think and you're looking forward to the most. Let me know down there in the comments section below. But this is Damien for 9to5 Google saying thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you later.